Hold up, guys. I'm sorry about this. I forgot that. Hold up, wait a minute. Tell him to argue. Tell him to unmute me. If he's still gonna act like this. So y'all can hear me. Alright, hold up. I was doing something. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say you fake. I'm gonna be like you fake. Man, why did I leave that? Hold up. Alright, guys, we back again with another video. I'm sorry about not talking on the other videos. I was doing something. I'm not doing it just now. I feel like I put the one I can't even sing this song.
Y'all never played fair, so tell me why now should we care? Queen Bee told y'all a long time ago that we run.
I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. They're coming off a win last week that was largely due to the efforts of this fella. He scored 2 touchdowns on the ground for them. They take 2 more of those out of him in this game, I'm sure. It's the Vikings going up against the Panthers.
Oh, no, never mind. I was about to say that.
Now, everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You already know I had to go with that long hit. Even though I don't got anything. I went for it.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they'll
Why did I go through
back
that?
at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It was 3 of them that tackled me.
Here's Newton now on second down. And Olsen over the middle. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a third down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clear.
It is, and I know that other
I don't care. I got
quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
You guys want to talk about?
Near the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
I mean, I can
Just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. They get 6 on the pickup there.
I terrorize him. I terrorize him.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Newton. And his throw is incomplete.
Actually,
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
3, 4. Oh, great.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Room here to run.
Go.
Cuts it out to the sideline.
There we go. There we go.
31 yards.
Oh, y'all forgot I changed my name.
Hang in there when the runs aren't there.
Right
You're
now
taking
is
some
on the
hits early in the game. This drive, he's come alive and in a big way. Now he's starting to gallop.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
No, it's not.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
How about the defense not hanging their heads from the previous play where they were beat for a big run, came back on the very next down and made a play defensively that was to their credit.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Man, that was
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them.
Hold up.
Now. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the
Curry,
way, right? It's almost like the
We
body
win
blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed,
right? A little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he's brought down. He got 18
Man, if I had my other
yards.
dude, I would have been zooming. I would hit
To show us some pretty good glimpses of what could be in this league, and we just saw an example of it on that nice run there.
Man, I would have been gone.
When I looked at him coming out of college, I saw a guy with raw, terrific ability.
No, watch
this. He be harnessed and polished up in the NFL. In fact,
how he ain't hurt.
He could play a little slot receiver as well as run the football.
I got hit up.
This guy has the ability to be a big-time player with more seasoning.
Look, no matter. Wait a bit low. Not on the pass.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to...
No, not close taking this out. All right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So we got 3 to 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
I don't even know how that
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1 yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1 yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1 yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Give him a yard on the play. He's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Coach, if you take me out, you're dumb.
And the Panthers coming out now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted them to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
No. That's fake. That's fake right there. Or 9 more seconds to 3rd close offside. No, I got to put this out.
And on the ground they go with a running back.
I should be to the left.
The line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
I just felt like I should went to
so it's halftime here in and a They come up in an offset eye.
No, go this way.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
They love They're trying to injure me.
These guys
like, no, that was too many people that day.
That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger.
Take me down one person. There's a lot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for an opening.
No, that's corny.
Get it to the 39.
That's fake right there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
No, get that out of here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No.
They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. And he'll get this across the 40
my neck was
to about
great
the
because they all
42-yard
over me.
line.
Like,
Call it a gain of
when I
3,
sat
and it'll
down,
bring up 4.
and my head, like, down. I can't explain it. Man, I just want one good play where, like, me and one dude just running at each other at full speed, and me and our helmets shoot each other. I wonder what's gonna happen.
And he's gonna fight his way forward here for
I just want that to
Give him
happen.
5 on the carry there, and it'll be second
Like,
down. So back-to-back games here, great production, and just, his cuts. They're so quick last week and this week.
That comes from confidence, I think. He understands what the defense is trying to do, but I think he has so much belief in his offensive line. And he's just saying,
I win straight up.
not worried about it. And we saw that last week. In fact, they were so good last week on the flight home. I actually plugged in the game and watched the offensive line play one more time. I was so impressed by them. And they're carrying it over to this week. And, of course, when you got a big-time runner behind them, that's a pretty good combination.
And he'll take
There we go!
Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His third touchdown now of the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just haven't been able to punch it in.
Oh, no, Coach. You made us go for it, bro. What's wrong with you? I don't even want to go for it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Stays on his feet.
See,
got it on the
this why they want to go for it.
Get in here.
Block.
He'll be stopped short.
Block.
He'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Like, can y'all block?
Partner, since this new 2-point rule came into
Y'all
play,
can't block.
offenses-
Mikey, I don't know why y'all so hype. I don't know why y'all so hype. You only got 3 people. 3 people. Y'all so hype. Y'all jumping up and down. Jumping on down, thinking y'all winning. Look at the score. Look at the scoreboard. 15-3.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
No.
Whoa!
What was that?
Second down.
Hold up, what was that?
They got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're
What
doing.
was that? That's what I want to know. What was that? What was... I went flying. What was that? No, what the freak? Whoa. No, man. What they did to me?
Football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On second down, here's Newton. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Hopefully we have a lot
And the
of
offense lining up 1st and 10. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to
Wait
pick
a minute.
them apart because
Nobody even
he'll
came
have
up
all
and
that time
tapped
to
me.
find
Think
someone
that's what's
open
supposed to happen?
downfield. You can only cover for so
When,
long.
like,
So
you
maybe they
catch
want
the
to go
bar
to
or
a zone blitz
something,
scheme.
you
Get a
can
little
get
bit
right
more
back up
pressure.
and over.
Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And they'll bring him down
Man,
at
you
the
can tell they
13-yard
trying to
line.
hard if you tap
Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So the run
They
moves
trying
the
to blitz me.
chains,
They
and here
trying-
we go on 1st
They trying
down.
to hurt me.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels...
Oh, I was like, you asked me to.
Carolina. Greg Olsen, his first.
Juju. 6 broken tackles. No.
And they'll go with the ground attack here.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And now the rookie's free. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Shreds the tackle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
It's like when he jumped,
he yard, and it brings up 3rd. And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
He tried to rip the ball from me. I did not notice that. He jumped on my back and just started ripping.
That's what an offense does, staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. So Carolina eating some clock on the ground there, and part of why they were the NFC champs last year, number 2 as a team in the running game.
They played their identity last year. Offensive line, they could move people in the run game. Jonathan Stewart running it. Of course, big Cam Newton could be a short yardage guy. And remember, head coach Ron Rivera, a defensive guy. They love to run the football. On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And they'll run it here. And some room to maneuver. And he won't go down. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
That was funny right there. They was trying to. They was trying to get the ball.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
29 to 10.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about
29
protecting
to
your home
10.
turf. They were able to do
Funny.
that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold up.
Turn down. He's saying turn down. Why would you want to turn down? No, you turned up. Turn down for what? For what?
victory.
Victory is good, victory. Victory is good. This is good victory. Football. Oh, that's the video right there. Talk to you guys later.